My name is Priscilla, a tutor at the Light Tutors Limited, and today I'm going to be interviewing the best graduating students from the University of Ilorin 2022/2023 academic session, who is also a tutor at the Light Tutors Limited, in the person of Ayodeji Akinsanya. Yeah. Congratulations on graduating as the best graduating students from the University of Ilorin. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel great. I feel happy that all my moments and all the struggle during the journey keep on going away. It's a great achievement. I'm happy.
Beautiful. So could you start by telling us a bit about the journey? What were those things that... Just tell us about your journey.
Yeah, the journey was smooth and the other week was not smooth. There were a lot of obstacles. So it was a great journey, I must say, because there was a moment I doubted that was I on the right path, and there were also some moments in which I had to believe that yes, I was on the right path.
Okay, so there were some times that you did not really foresee yourself graduating with the first class.
Yes, and not just the first class. I did not just want the first class. I wanted 4.8, above 4.8.
Wow, beautiful. So in those periods where you were doubting yourself, what were those things that just kept you going, or was that push that you had?
A lot of word of encouragement, and maybe some scholarships I got also motivated me that yes, I can do better. If at my undergraduate level I could earn the scholarship among the thousands of people applying for it, I feel I could do better.
Okay. And I read a LinkedIn post where you mentioned that your dad graduated with 4.44, if I'm not mistaken.
That's my older brother.
Okay, so how did your dad's accomplishments and your brother's accomplishment, how did it help? Was it a form of encouragement of any sort?
Yes, it was a form of encouragement right from when we were small. My dad told us that he forgot something in the University of Ilorin and wants us to come and pick it up back for him, which is a first class degree. So my brother gained admission in 2015 to come and fulfill the mission. Up until his final year, it was on 4.65, but unfortunately he graduated 4.44, which is the second class upper. So at the point of graduation, that was when I gained admission to the University of Ilorin. So I was motivated and know I want to bring this back to the family to make my brother happy, my dad happy, and thank God he did it.
Fantastic story. That's really beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful to see that you were motivated. You made sure that you could, bring your dad's, it's not just so, it was bigger than you. It was not just about you. It was also about, making your dad's dream come true. That's beautiful. Would you say there were any specific routines that you had that helped you graduate as the best graduating student?
Yes, I would say. And one of the routines is, I'm a type of person, I don't like being under pressure. I don't like working under pressure. Because it's not that I can't work under pressure and achieve a great result, but I'd achieve a more great result if I work under less pressure. So I try as much as possible to start my reading right from during the holiday period. I will go my GNS test with and lay prerequisite knowledge of all the courses I'll be covering in the coming semesters. So and immediately we resume when lecture starts, the lecturer begins to explain the coursework. So immediately I get home, I go through the material, I don't allow my work pile up, so I take it immediately. So during exam time, when I see some of my friends spending 16, 18 hours reading a day, it's a lot. I spend less hours because I have the background knowledge already. So I'm just building and trying to put one or two things together before exam comes.
Beautiful. So the key is to plan ahead of time. Always make sure that you have a plan. Study ahead of time. Beautiful. Okay, you currently work at TLT. That's the Light Tutors Limited. Tell us the nature of your job.
Yeah, at TLT, the Light Tutor, I'm a tutor. So I teach mathematics, science, and coding.
Beautiful. So, being a tutor, when did you start working with TLT?
That was May 2023, a year and about 6 months.
About 6 months. 2023?
Yes.
So, you've been working with TLT for 6 months?
Yeah, 6 months.
And what level were you at that point in time?
I'm out in my third year.
The third year. Okay, you were in your third year. This was still going closer to the finish line. You had not gotten to the finish line. So how did you balance working and schooling and every other thing that you had?
Yeah, I believe so much in time management. So I I plan myself and see how I'm going to manage my schedule. What I do is every Sunday I sit down and make a plan. What do I have to do in the new week? And after making the plan each day, I make a plan. This is what I have to achieve for the day. So at TLT, I really love TLT work because of the flexible schedule. So it's not rigid. I know I must have my class so time. We look for a time that is comfortable for both me and the parents. So I work with that. And try to align it with my plan.
Okay, beautiful. Would you say TLT influenced you in any way?
Yes, in several ways.
Okay, do you mind telling us?
Okay, the first thing TLT did was that during my journey in the University of Ilorin, the major setback I encountered was financial. So when I got TLT, well, TLT had a very good pay, which could cater for almost all my expenses. And that's actually motivated me to spend less time doing some petty work to cover the loophole. So, and number two, I enjoyed the exposure I gained because I'm a teacher and I would love to be a teacher. So I'm just a Nigeria teacher before I joined TLT. So I only know about Nigeria curriculum and so when I joined TLT, I had the opportunity to meet students in UK, Canada, Denmark, study their curriculum, and now I'm an international teacher.
I love that. Beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay, looking back, would you say there were any skills that you learned that has, helped develop you into the person that you are today?
Yeah, I learned a lot of skill. Number one, I'll talk about my coding skill. So I'm a web developer. I'm majorly in the front end. So I design websites. I do a little of back end, but not too much. So another skill I learned is my research skill. I sharpened it a lot in my final year because in my final year I did more of research work compared to academic coursework. So those are the two major skills which I sharpened. And in TLT also, TLT helped me with a lot of soft skill, which an individual coming up in his career has to have.
Beautiful. Okay, what would you say is your advice to people or students who are juggling a lot, that have school, have work, have other engagements, but are aiming at what you have achieved and want to even surpass you? What would you say to them?
What I would say to them is that I would tell them that the journey is not easy. The journey will be full of a lot of obstacles, but they should not think about the obstacle at hand. They should think about the future, where they are going to. They should see the good thing that will come after it and not see the struggle they are going through presently, and also believe in God.
Beautiful answer. Okay, finally, in your moments of stress and self-doubt, was there any quote or anything that kept you going?
Yes. Number one, a word of encouragement from my elder brother because he's my greatest role model. And another thing I do is I go to my Twitter, my LinkedIn, and read the posts of people. So when I read a lot of people's success story, I feel mine is still better compared to that. So I get motivated and know I can do better, I can achieve more.
All right. Moving forward, what are your goals? What do you, aside being the best graduating student, what's next for you?
What next? I would love to pursue my master's and my PhD because I said earlier I would love to be a professor of mathematics, where I can bridge the gap between theoretical mathematics and applied mathematics. So the next thing is for me to go for my master's and my PhD, and hopefully in one of the top schools in the United States of America.
Fantastic. So you have it here, guys. If you want to achieve the same feat that he has achieved, all you have to do is work hard, pray hard, believe that you can do it, and you get it at the end of the day. Thank you so much for spending the time with us. It's been fantastic having you. From us here at TLT, it's bye-bye.